Hey guys, it's Luke from CE Mega Builders here with another redstone tutorial. We're going to be covering redstone basics today, so stay tuned. Okay, I'm going to be starting off with the Rs-nor Latch, which I find useful for doors or similar applications. I'm going to be covering the T-flip-flop, which I personally find extremely useful for lighting systems. I use it in the station for all the indication rooms and all that if you watch the series. I'm going to be covering redstone signals going up and covering redstone signal going down. It is a little bit more complicated but very useful. This is the most optimal way of doing it, or at least how I know doing it anyway. So we'll get started. We'll do the Rs-nor Latch. So if you can imagine a 3x3 grid, you want one in the bottom right hand corner, one in the top left hand corner with torches either side. An Rs-nor Latch has two states, 0 and 1, so if you link them in together, okay, so imagine this being your output to, say, a door. Let's have a door. If you then link a button into the Rs-nor Latch, the one that's on, you can then change the state to 0 or 1, walk through the door, have another button on the other side with redstone running into the next torch that is now currently on. You can close the door behind you. That's pretty much what most people would use an Rs-nor Latch for, though it can be used in bigger machines, but an Rs-nor Latch on its own is not really all that useful if you ask me. I much prefer a T-flip-flop, which I will show you now. So elevated by one block, you need one more. So if you clear that out, place one there. You should have two non-sticky pistons with two blocks in the middle of space, but you only need one. Place a torch underneath one block, and that's going to be our output. So that's our output. And then two blocks on top of the 2 block space, redstone wire on top of that with a torch either end. Okay, now all we need to add in is the input, which is a bit of redstone running all the way up to meet with the redstone on the very top. Add a button in. As you can see, the block's being moved with every press of the button. So if we add in, let's put a light in. So if you imagine this being a light switch, on, off. Really nice, tidy way of doing it. Okay, let's do vertical redstone signal, starting with the up. You need a long line of blocks with one space in between each block, like that. And in between in them spaces, you're going to require a torch. As you can see, it goes on, off, all the way up. Let's place a light up here just for test purposes. Okay, now all we need is an input, which in this case we'll just put a lever down here, which will turn that torch off, turning that one on, turning that one off, turning that one on, turning that one off, therefore turning the light off. So as you can see, the signal is going up. Now for the more complicated one, is to get the redstone to go down in an optimal way. So if we start with one block with a torch on the side, we need to build up on the torch 2 blocks and destroy the block on the bottom. And then on the opposite side, put a torch and some redstone dust on top of the original block. As you can see, the top torch is powering the redstone, which is turning off the torch on the bottom. We just need to repeat this process as far as you'd like to go up. You can go infinitely up. So if we just repeat that a few times, and then we can add in an input. So we'll add in that lever plus some redstone, and then this will become our output. So if we use just lights again for this example, go up here and let's test it out. As you can see, the lights are coming on and off. That is the most optimal way I know of sending a redstone signal down. I use it in the mega station down the pillars for the ground floor, and I'm really happy with it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode of tutorials, and don't forget to comment or subscribe. I'd like to know what you guys want to know about, really. I can do a lot of other tutorials, just let me know what you're after. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I shall see you again. Bye bye.